What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, checking in for another video and for another podcast if you're listening on the podcast, all right? So let's talk about this. I've seen this question floating around a lot on social media over the past maybe year or so. And I thought I should go ahead and chime in on it since I kind of lived through this, all right? So people asking, should couples go half on the bills? And I want to speak to it from an entrepreneurial perspective. Why? Because that's what we talk about over here. We talk about building business, entrepreneurship, all of that, right? By the way, if you want to start your cleaning business, go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com. I can help you with that, all right? But anyway, so I think that couples need to do exactly what the hell works for them, okay? At the end of the day, nobody knows nobody's situation. Because if the man makes more than the woman, like way more, let's say the man makes $75,000 a year and the woman make $8 an hour, then I think the man should pay all of the bills at that point, because the woman in that relationship doesn't have the ability to really contribute to much of anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if she can't help pay just the phone bill, you know what? Keep that. You get on your feet. Let's let you go to school, or let's let you start your business or do something to help increase your income, so that way we can be on a half and half level. All right? Or if it's let's say it's reverse. If the woman make $80,000 a year, the man only make $15,000 a year, I feel like she should pay it all to help that man get on their feet, and they supposed to be working as a partnership, right? Now, as a man, you should always want to pay all of the bills, period. That's just my view on it. I feel like as a man, you should be striving no matter what to pay it. If you a man and you make a little bit less than your woman, or you make a lot less than her, if you feel like you're in a position to pay all the bills, I say pay it. I would, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell y'all a story about me and my wife, right? So when we got together, I did make a little bit more than her, and I'm gonna tell you, I was making $8.25 an hour at Walmart. She was making $6 and some change an hour working at a daycare, right? And we used to split the bills 50-50. You know what I mean? And it was like, then and the reason why I was still 50-50, even though I made a little bit more than her, because we knew that, okay, well, anytime we go out on the weekend, then I'll pay for that, right? And I know y'all probably thinking about, oh, how did y'all even afford to go out on the weekend? You know what I mean? Making something like that. Well, understand, this was way back. This was 2007, I believe we got our first place, right? So, yeah, it was 2007. So back then, rent was cheaper. We was only paying like $650 a month for a 2-bedroom, real nice apartment complex with a little water fountain view and all of that. So it was real nice neighborhood, but over time, obviously, cost of living increased. But back then, it was enough for us to get by. We would go out once a month. We was on this real tight budget. We couldn't even buy a Snicker bar from the dollar store if we were out. When we were grocery shopping, we made the list ahead of time. We would get our meats from the commissary. We would borrow my brother-in-law military ID so we can get up there, get stuff from the commissary. Then we would go get the snacks from the dollar store, and then we would get certain things on sale from like Walmart or something, right? And we would literally go to 3 stores every month for our groceries to make it work, right? So, but that's what we had to do in the beginning. Then there was a lot of times, because I'm a dreamer. You know, dreamers, we can't keep jobs, right? Entrepreneurs, we can't keep jobs. So it was a lot of times where I didn't have a job at all. My wife had a job. So then there will be times where she would have to pay everything that month, and then I might catch a lick, come across some deal or whatever the case may be, and then I will pay something on the next month. I will pay all the bills, right? And we would do it like that. But regardless, it was times where she was carrying me. And the point I want to get to is this: for my women watching this, y'all have to stop. If you're doing this, do not like discount a man just because he ain't on his feet yet. And understand, we were young back then, right? We were 18, 19 years old. But even if we were 30 and 32 right now, my advice would be the same. Don't discount that man, that good man, just because his finances ain't together yet. You know what I mean? Because if she would have discounted me and not wanted to be with me simply because I wasn't on my feet, or I couldn't pay all the bills, or I couldn't keep a job, because at the time I never could keep a job, right? So she would have missed out on a good man because of that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand, like, definitely have some standards and some morals, but at the same time, like, judge a person by their character first. You know the person that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? You should know. You should be able to read and see if the person's serious or not, or if they bullshitting or not. And I'm sure it was times where she wasn't quite sure if I was serious or bullshitting yet. But the bottom line is, sometimes you got to give people a chance and allow them to grow. And most importantly, help them to grow, okay? Because, see, the way we worked was she helped me to grow by going half on the bill so I can spend a lot more time trying to invest in all these different crazy business ideas until I found one that worked, right? She helped me by working with me in those businesses, right? And then you might say, well, why didn't you help her with hers? Or why didn't you help her do a business idea? Well, she wasn't an entrepreneur, right? So she didn't really have any aspirations to start a business. But if she would have, and I felt like her deal was better than mine, I would roll with hers. But whatever it took to get out, that was the key. And that's what people got to learn is it's going to take teamwork regardless, okay? So I don't think the question should be, you know what I mean, well, should the man pay all the bills or half of the bills or any of that? I think y'all need to pay it if it's 70-30, 30 to 70, 40, 80, whatever, I don't know, whatever it is, right? You do what the hell y'all got to do to pay y'all bills in y'all household and stop letting Instagram memes control your life. That's what I honestly think. Like, forget traditionalism, forget all of that. Like, and I know I'm a little bit of a traditionalist too. When I say as a man, we should want to pay all the bills regardless. That's a little bit traditional, but to me, that's just what it is. I feel like a man is put here on this earth to be a provider, right? But that's just my opinion. You might feel completely different, and that's your preference. But the bottom line is, if you want to make it work in a relationship, then I think that y'all should be partners and help each other build up. And the best way to do that is look at your finances and see what makes sense for y'all. If she make way more than you and you ain't even got a job, obviously she need to pay all of the bills so you can get a job or so you can build your business. Right? And if you got all the money and she ain't got too much of nothing, you need to be paying all the bills and helping her build up so she can get her bread up, right? And y'all can be partners. Because I'm going to tell you what, and because a lot of people be afraid too, because they be scared of, well, what if it don't work out and I done put all my all into this partnership, right? But look at it like this. Even if it don't work out and y'all helped each other level up, at least when y'all leave each other, now y'all both on top. And guess what? I guarantee you, y'all still both will be friends afterwards too. Because y'all built you build such a strong bond when you going through a struggle together as a couple. When you helping each other build, it create an unbreakable bond. So regardless of what happened, that's gonna always be your friend for life because they've been with you through the struggle. You know what I mean? So regardless of how it goes, I think that no matter what, y'all like. So the point is this. Is no rule. There is no rule of who should pay what or who should pay this. I think y'all as a couple need to figure it out. Who made the most money, that's who need to be paying the most of the bills. Simple as that. All right. And then if the man, as a man, if you can pay all the bills, you should want to pay all the damn bills as a provider of your household, as the leader of your household, especially if you got a son and he in there watching you, you setting the example. You should be showing that man how to be a man and taking care of the business, taking care of the family around there, right? So that's my stance on it. Hopefully I ain't lose too many subscribers this time or too many followers of the podcast with my opinion on this. You know me, I usually don't even share my opinion on certain things. All I do is try to get my money, show you how to get your money, and that's it. I get out the way, right? I don't really talk too much. But I decided, you know what, maybe I can provide more value and help somebody out through a particular time that they're going through when I speak on topics like this. So if you like this and you want me to do videos like this or podcast episodes like this more often, let me know in the comments below. If you're on the podcast, definitely leave a review on the podcast and let us know what you think, okay? And other than that, that's what I got for y'all, man. And you know what I got to tell you. If you're trying to start your cleaning business, go to cleaningbusinessstarterkit.com and see how to get your cleaning business started today. Or you can go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com to check out our lead generation service or download the mobile app that I created, right? I'm the only black man that I know that created a mobile app that's available, and it got more than 10,000 downloads, okay, right now. And you can download that app. It's going to help you get leads for your cleaning company. It's going to help you calculate how to price the job. It's going to help you get the proposal out to the customer and all that, right? So anyway, check that out. Calculated Clean is available on all of the mobile devices, right? Or go to calculatedclean.com. I'm AJ Simmons. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you.